Hello for yet another installment of Shadows of Sharn. Let's go ahead and move on over now. We are... You know what, actually, this might be the wrong layout to go with. Let's go right here because we are kind of still right in the thick of combat, and we can go ahead and get some stuff started. Hey, let's go ahead and get the introductions now. Hey there,
How
folks.
thick is it? Like
Hi.
super thick, like
Hi.
pudding thick, like a nice like undried cement thick. Hello everyone.
Why?
Like a
Hello.
nice
Why?
undried cement.
What are you talking about?
What are
Well, they
you on
said.
about?
Well, they said we're in the thick of it. I was curious how thick it was. You know.
How
You can think of
thick
anything
is
thicker than undried cement. That's like that's
Oh,
your go-to example of thickness.
I also
Not
said
even-
pudding. You know.
Are you thinking consistency, thickness, or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Like how consistently fucked are we currently?
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
No, I'm like personally like my character like top. Everyone else,
Yeah, I'm gonna leave you alone for
Are
a
you
bit.
saying your character's a never mind.
no, my character is the top. He dominates.
Does it?
Yeah, he does.
Okay, I'll trust you.
I'm Becca Morgan. You
I
said
am
introduce
also Becca
ourselves.
You
Morgan.
did.
Hi.
Yeah.
Oh good, we're all Becca Morgan. Lovely.
Yeah, we're all
Hi.
Becca Morgan on
Hello.
today.
Actually,
Hello.
my name is Cosmic
Guess-
Data, aka Brian. Hello.
I am the midnight version of Becca Morgan. Becca Morgan.
Hello,
after
I am
dark.
Stone.
This is going great.
With this energy...
Don't worry, we're preparing for a TPK.
Oh, what a great start. What a great start.
I believe what Brian said before you rejoined was time to get ready to make a new character.
Yeah.
I don't even have that on. How is that happening? That is completely off. How is it still an option?
Nate, you really got to learn to test this before streams.
I can't test
No.
it. It
No,
doesn't show up for
sound-
me.
Sound
I mean,
alerts
like-
is
I mean,
absolutely
l-
broken.
Like
Sound
before you
effects.
start this, during like the pre-roll, you gotta
No,
check.
Macho,
Maybe-
it is legit not an option on my video player. I don't know how that happened.
Maybe
don't
just
know.
manually remove the buttons.
It is removed. Oh,
No, I
God.
meant like for
Have you gone
redeeming.
onto the Sound Alerts website and like
Yeah, I'll just have to do that after stream at this point.
Welcome
Sorry,
to Nate's
bestie, love you.
stream, where Shadows of Sharn curses the user and the people involved too.
So what happened last time, everybody?
Oh.
We met a bug. Sorry, an arachnid. That
We met-
said, hey, this bitch is in a place. Which of the three options do you want to know? And we chose. Which one did we choose?
Where they're
Uh,
going to
where we-
be.
Where-
Yeah,
Where we will
Yeah.
find them.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then we were like, Pog. Started to head that way, saw some Boromar running. We were like, oh shit, what up? And then they were like, our head bitch is stolen. And we're like, that's bad. And then we sleuthed out where we needed to go in the ruins of the city because of big brain stuff. And now we're here, and now we're getting fucked by zombies. Did I get everything, basically?
Fucked by zombies and Twisher's getting fucked by a revenant.
Yeah, it's a wonderful time for everyone right now.
Also, we learned juicy backstory with Velveteen.
Oh yeah, there's angst, there's drama.
I kill
Murder.
people.
You killed people. I'm a fancy boy from
The
up the
uptown.
tower. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm an uptown girl.
Yeah.
I'm a sweet darling. That's never done anything wrong in their life. Anyways, it's probably my turn.
Yes, Twister. At the start of things, finally coming out of your paralysis, you are still frightened. The visage
Thought you were gonna
of
say
this,
legendary action.
the visage of this 6-foot-tall, dark-haired, skull-masked figure, muscular, due to heavy training and military experience, with a chipped and dulled greatsword, standing before you, ready to strike you dead. What would you like to do?
Listen. You're very, very handsome, but I don't want to get impaled today. And Twister is, or I don't want to get impaled anymore today. And Twister is going to use Channel Divinity, Balm of Peace, and book it out.
Alright, and what's that do again?
Action, I can move up to my speed without provoking opportunity attacks. And anyone that is within 5 feet of me while I do this gains 2d6 plus 3 hit points.
Alright, and that's really just you that you're targeting with that then, huh? Except for when you pass by them, right? Or is it just at the start?
Funny thing is that I can, when I move within 5 feet of any other creature.
Ah.
The wording does not target me. Which, I don't know if we want to change that, or if we should just go with...
You can go with it as it is.
Of course! Okay, thank you. Alright, so... 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna end right there. Boop. Achaeus and Galen recover. 2d6.
Ooh, nice.
13 hit points.
Oh
That's
my
a
god, I'm
great roll.
almost at full.
Oh yeah, you'll have to see it.
Yeah.
And Twister is going to bonus action cry.
Fair enough.
Mm.
Yeah, you can't move closer, and you can't attack with anything without
Can't move
incurring
closer.
disadvantage right now. Alright, so that'll bring
Yeah, I'm gonna
us...
stay right there.
Okay. In which case, that'll
Do-
bring us over to Chaos.
Do you roll anything for frightened?
Let me double check if you have to, or if it's just permanent. Yeah, you can repeat the... go ahead and make another wisdom saving throw now.
I'm gonna use a hero point to roll a fucking d6.
Alright. You need a 3 or higher. You
I
pass
17.
with that. How does your hero point help you in this moment?
Okay. As Twister is like looking, is like running back over and is like using his balm of, or actually, as he's looking at the Revenant, he kind of like starts, this like overwhelming fear just starts coming over him. But he touches his holy symbol and he looks down and he sees this like soft blue glow emanating from it. He holds it to his chest and this surge of blue energy just comes out from him and he zooms back with a blue trail following him and just kind of like a wash of air just goes out 5 feet around him,
Oh yeah.
dispelling his frightened.
Alright. Now, Achaeus, what would you like to do?
I believe I have this bitch hexed, so I'm just going to hit him with the sickle.
Alright, that'll
And
hit.
then-
Nice.
Add hex onto that.
Alright.
Maybe.
X is already on there.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. That's a
I was
minor.
trying to look. Okay, cool.
Alright. Good job. You got that one sliced even further now. It's looking nice and hurt right now, but it's still ready to just try to bring you among its rings.
Got it.
Anything else for your turn?
No, I think I'm good.
Alright, Galen.
Hi. This bitch is how's this guy in front of me doing?
That one is doing pretty poorly. It's barely holding itself together. You can see the wounds it's taken are making it difficult to prop itself up.
Okay. Galen's just gonna like reach to his side pouch and pull out like kind of like the fanciest, like most ostentatious looking knife that's probably never been used to actually stab someone, and he's gonna try to stab it with a dagger.
All right. Go ahead and get that then.
Mm.
A 23 will hit, and this thing needs to make a Constitution saving throw now.
Fail.
And with a natural 1, you just go ahead and stab this thing that's been gripping onto your neck, and that with that, it slumps down, letting go of the grip. You're gonna be bruised. It's gonna be hard to rotate your neck the next morning, probably, but that's one less enemy for you to face.
Yeah, I'll just kind of like, kind of flick my blade out of it, and then I'm gonna do some little steppies to here, and that'll be me.
All right. And as a reminder, what were all the debuffs that were placed on Vidarius as it's their turn?
The next attack has advantage,
Hunter's
My-
Mark.
and then he's also my favorite spell.
Okay, that's right. Decisions. Darius is going to take their sights over to their right, where they can see the human that's been protecting and has done some damage. And it's gonna run right up over to you, Velveteen. Gonna make a couple of little slices at you. An 18 and 22 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. You'll be taking a total of 15 damage as the blunted greatsword slams right against your body. The chips causing a bit of a serrated edge to it, which just almost saws through your rib cage.
Okie dokie. Just fix that real quick.
And with that, hey, Velveteen, it's your turn now.
Hey, that's me. After taking two massive swings from his sword, I cup my hands and yell help because that hurt a lot. But as a soldier, Velveteen doesn't back down, so he will stand his ground and swing his scimitar at this man. I believe that's advantage since they are.
Yeah, thanks to
guidable?
guiding bolt, that is a natural 20.
Okay.
You love to see it.
Kill that bitch.
Oh, wrong thing.
Rolled max damage on both rolls too.
Oh my god, I did.
You got a
Yeah.
6.
Oh, hell yeah. Total of 15 damage. Not too shabby.
Oh,
that's your hunter's
wait.
mark.
Yeah, let's say also. So,
Harris Mark is also doubled.
Yeah.
And then
so I roll it again, or just 8?
Roll it again.
Okay.
Alright, and another 6 from Hunter's Mark. Alright. Hey, you go ahead and take the scimitar and slash right against the foe in turn. And you can see like a bit of like the bleeding and some dark tendrils of energy try to stitch things back together
Cool.
as you make that mark.
Okay, but that'll be it for me.
Yeah. As Vidarius just glares down upon you after that strike.
Okay.
Antonio Tones, your turn now.
Howdy. Antonio is gonna hear a call for help and completely disregard his own safety and just gonna run right up to there.
Alright.
I would imagine that Zamboni gets an attack of opportunity.
Yes, and they roll a natural 20.
Oh my
Fantastic.
god.
That sounds about right. That's how my day's going so far.
You'll take a total of 6 damage with a low roll.
Hello.
Dope. Sounds great. Now the question is, Nate, if I had to ask, does this feller seem particularly dexterous? Can I use my bonus action to try and discern if he seems like a... Well, I guess he's carrying a great sword, so he's probably more of a stand and swing than like a dancey dance. Fuck it, we ball. I'm gonna take that same white fire that was gathering in my eyes and hair when I cast guiding bolts and just collect the rest of it down into my hands, and I will throw a sacred flame at this ne'er-do-well.
Alright.
That's a dexterity save from him.
Alright, they rolled a 9.
Good. I like that. So there's that one for you. And since he is my favorite enemy, anytime I do damage to him within the next minute, there's an additional d4. So it's going to be 7 damage.
Heck yeah. Sending out that holy energy and singeing the bank. Velveteen,
I'd
with you
also-
right up... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No, you're fine. Go ahead.
Alright, Velveteen, you can see up close that Badarius is looking... Oh, you can see with up through the eyes that they're getting more and more pissed off at this.
And I'll shout at him and say, well, there's no need to keep the fun to just one person. You got a lot of people at the party. Spread the love around. And then I'm going to move using my last 10 feet of movement to go back this way.
Alright. It is now the zombies' turns.
All these bitches.
There's only the 2 left.
Yeah, there's only 2. Let me go ahead and decide what this one's gonna try to do. Alright, this one doesn't want you to leave their side, Antonio, so they're gonna move up to you.
Oh, hi.
And the
It's
case
fancy
is,
seeing you here.
yeah, and the case is gonna be just attacked by the other one still. Okay, against Antonio, that's a natural 1.
Nice, nice.
And against the chaos, that's a 9.
Ooh,
A miss. Swing and a miss.
Alright. It's Ilsa's turn now.
Why does the Zamboni gotta be there?
Alright, Ilsa, up here, what do you want to do? Duck around over here and try to throw the dagger across the pews. Okay, that'll be a
Relatable.
hit for another 5 damage. On... Yeah, nothing happens yet. Twister, your turn now.
I don't like that. Fuck. What am I gonna do? I have 1 spell. I don't even dare go near that fucking zombie.
Ah, you're fine.
You
How much
basically
HP I have? I don't dare go near that. Go. I can go around that way. Because I'm assuming I can't go by these doors.
Yeah, you can't go through them.
Yeah, so that's my full movement. I am going to... I'm gonna Sacred Flame the one attacking Antonio.
Alright.
You see this kind of like flurry of wind and kind of this light, radiant energy just flowing through his hands as he turns it around more and more and just launches it at the zombie. Dexterity save.
They rolled a 13. Does that pass or fail?
Just passes,
Oh,
so nothing
okay.
happens. That's my turn.
Unfortunately, the holy energy just goes like right beside the head, past everyone. The zombie, none the wiser with its own prey before it. You said that's the end of your turn?
Yep.
Chaos.
Same as the first.
I'm taking your
I'm
second.
unmuted, right? Cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're good. You're good.
Sequel.
Alright, 14 gonna hit again.
Litty
Nice.
titty dude.
Ooh.
Alright.
4 damage.
Jeez Louise, Stone.
It's not the.
Today-
Honey.
Today's going awesome.
Listen, they'll turn it around in the second half. It's fine.
That's 3 ones in one roll, my love. What in the world?
As I said, I'm
Done
doing
with some sort of
awesome
dice
today.
Yeah. Not able to put enough strength into that strike. Only enough to do some minor damage, but damage nonetheless. Galen.
Hi. 1 second. I'm putting a bracelet on because I crave the aesthetic. Okay. I'm gonna. Oh, I get punched, and I don't want that to happen to me because I'm baby. Question. Can I squeeze between this gap?
Yeah, you'll be able to squeeze through that, I'd say.
Ah, that's incredibly pog. I'm gonna get to here. Bye. You've got it. And then I'm gonna cast Lightning Lure on this Zambo.
Okay.
So it needs to make a Strength save, please.
That is a 10.
That is a failure, so it is going to be pulled 10 feet in a straight line to me. And
Alright.
then take 7 points of lightning damage.
Ooh. Oh yeah, you get a bunch of damage done right into this thing as it is now right up against you.
I'll just give Tones like a thumbs up.
Oh, yep, that's a choice. Okay, good luck.
I've got it. What's his voice? Yeah, see? Okay, got it. I'm good. Gregory.
Alright. Darius is going to continue staring down Velveteen. And is going to cause a vengeful glare upon you. You need to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom, I can do that. I can't do that.
Oh,
Hero point.
that is a
Well, it's not
failure.
bad.
Yeah, hero point. Why not?
What are you gonna point at?
Alright, that'll be a 1d6.
1d6. Okay. Okay.
Oh fuck.
Unfortunately, you cannot reach into your heroic side quite enough. And you feel frightened horribly deeply by Vidarius and the amount of anger you can feel burning behind his eyes. You are now paralyzed until the end of his next turn. And when you come out of that, you will be frightened.
I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna guess
So we're going past your turn, Velveteen. Antonio.
Oh, jeez. Hold on a second. Okay. Now that my backup character's finished, I'm gonna shoot. Heck, shoot. Ding dang harangue, man.
Shakes fist.
I'm gonna run up to him. And I'm gonna say, excuse me, I believe I said that I wanted some attention, please. This is the attention bell. Everybody pay attention to the attention bell. And I'm going to toll the dead.
Attention bell.
Love the
Honestly,
attention bell.
Wisdom save.
Me bringing
Alright.
this constantly.
He rolled a 16.
Shit.
can I use a hero point to make him roll worse?
Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way.
Roll a d6 and subtract it from your result, please.
Unfortunate. So
What
I-
roll
okay.
is told to that again? Wisdom?
It's wisdom, yeah.
Is wisdom
Alright.
really good?
Well, that's my action. I'll just use my bonus action to say, I think we've all been overreacting a little bit. Maybe this could come to a more amicable. Oh boy. And that's my turn.
On the zombies' turns. Oh, it's kind of easy to pick their targets out this time.
No, why is that?
Alright, first off against Galen. That'll be an
Hey.
8 to hit.
Nope.
And against the Chaos, that is a 10.
Nope.
Which I believe just misses for you.
Sure
We love to
does.
see it.
Love to see that 11 AC.
We don't.
Yeah. Two
Well,
of you,
let's see that
you
10 to
have
hit,
an
though.
11 AC?
yeah, the two of you are able to fend off these zombies from being able
Don't want the aesthetic.
just clobber you.
Armor isn't the vibe.
Not.
As we go to Ilsa's turn, who's gonna be right against one of these pews and gonna throw yet another dagger over into Vidarius, or attempt to at least. 13 just hits
So AC.
for 8 damage too.
Jesus, calm down. I mean, that's
Stop
for
it.
us, so don't calm down. Keep murdering.
Keep going.
All right. Chaos and Twister for before it gets to Twister's turn, can I get the two of you to make a quick perception check?
Quick
This is
perception.
This is because of my 9 passive perception, isn't it? I don't get to see anything.
Perception.
Imagine having perception.
Rolls
Remember-
zero.
I'm gonna use another hero point because I want to know things.
Oh, that's just iconic.
Okay. I'll say
I'm
Twister,
stupid.
as you're kind of like outside and focusing on the dangers around you, you do hear the sound of what seems to be a bow tensing up and then untensing all along the rooftop.
I look up.
You see a trail of shadows moving away from you.
Can I discern anything, or is just that it?
It just looks like shadows to you.
That's not. I don't like that. I don't know if I like that.
Right.
It's my turn. He's gonna look up at that and go, "Huh, that's weird." Anyway, Twister is going to. I can't get by what's going on in the doorway, can I?
Just climb over me. Easy.
You can move through
Leapfrog.
ally spaces, but you'd
what's
be
Twister-
taking an attack of opportunity.
I'm taking an attack of opportunity. If
What's
I need it.
Twister's vertical? Just curious.
Yeah, how much up can you get?
Yeah.
I can get 5 feet up. Like, what? Wait.
Well, how
There is
tall
something I can do.
is
Fuck,
Galen then?
How tall is the doorway?
The doorway is 10 feet.
Well,
You can walk through my space.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Yeah,
take an
that's
attack
true.
of opportunity from the
I'm
zombie
trying not to.
though.
I have that.
What is this?
Levitate.
Levitate.
I
That
will
would
also
probably
say
work.
that there, like it was pointed out that there is a likely hole in the roof that you're all able to see. That's through the door. You can see there's the 3 that just slammed down at some spot too. Yeah, if you want to use your
I'm gonna
levitate
try
for
something.
that.
Twister's gonna run up 5 feet. Is gonna run up next to this, and you see him. You see energy start to harness at his feet, and he's gonna cast levit. I just realized I can't do that because the thing I want to do is not is a spell. I can't do that. Sorry. I'm gonna use my action to disengage and run by.
All right, just brushing along Galen's back as you quickly
Yep.
make your way.
I'm sorry. I need to get by real quick.
No, it's fine.
And Twister's gonna come over. He sees all of this happening, and he sees that same shocked look on Velveteen's face, and he doesn't want to get close, but he's within range. He's gonna move as far as he can up here, and he's going to, with his holy symbol in his hand, it raises up in between both of his hands, and it sends out this ring of holy energy towards Velveteen, and Twister is going to cast Sanctuary.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Good.
So, if it hits, it's going to be a crit, but he has to make that wisdom save beforehand. Otherwise, the attack would have to be moved. But anyway, that's Twister's turn.
All right, Chaos. How do you want to handle things?
I mean, what else can I do than the exact same thing I've been doing these fucking
It's
sessions?
time to finish off that Zamboni. You got this.
God, I sure fucking hope it is.
I believe in you. So that's all that matters.
All right, 13 will hit.
8 points of damage.
Ooh, that's good.
That's good.
Uh-huh.
As it topples over and disintegrates.
Dies forever.
It gets
Ceases
Thanos.
to exist.
All right. As you take the sickle and just kind of like stab it right through the gut upwards and move your hand up to slice past some of the ribs and let your sickle back out, you see the zombie begin to fall down before it gets stitched up slightly and is able to get itself back up.
What the fuck, man? Stay down.
The stupid zombie reviving thing. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Read the room, my friend. Come on.
Will that be the end of your turn?
Yeah,
Oh, you good?
I'm good.
Alright, Galen.
Depressed, but good.
How's the one in front of me looking?
Lot better than the one that Case is fending off.
Well, first I'm gonna dance to here. Do a little dance. I'm gonna put my glove back on, and I'm just gonna punch it. Well, I'm gonna cast Adine's Furious Fist, and then I'm gonna punch it.
True enough.
Alright,
Wow.
they... Hold on. Alright, so... they don't get pushed back.
Okay.
Because when you go ahead and send out this Furious Fist of yours, the magical punch goes ahead and just goes through the zombie's skull, knocks that off, the body gets sent flying, and it's unable to regenerate itself.
Good lord.
That was stupid.
Sorry, Stone.
It's okay. I'm glad you don't have to deal with that shit anymore.
Alright.
Here I am.
You want me to stay and assist?
No, go help the others inside. I'm fine.
Are you sure? I don't mind.
I'm completely healed. I'm good. Just
Okay.
go deal with them.
Cool. Oh god, what the fuck's happening in here? I don't.
Oh God,
So,
Velveteen. No.
yeah, he's coughing up blood in the corner, frightened.
Yeah, I'll go over here, and I'll end my turn.
All right.
What's the range on spare the die?
Touch.
Fuck.
You're not a grave cleric, so touch.
All right, but Darius Shay's turn. What's the save needed?
Wisdom.
It's a 15 save.
15 saves. I tried.
That's fine. I appreciate you trying.
So this first attack is gonna be, yeah, that hits and is gonna count as a crit. Velveteen.
What's up,
Frightened
gamer?
to your most core being, you see the strike of vengeance as the sword goes and slams down right into your collarbone. You can feel the crack and the force ring out through your whole body as you are sent down to the ground, unconscious.
Cool.
Next attack is going to go right behind to Antonio. That's a 19 to hit.
What is like losing an immediate death saving throw? I'm curious.
If you
take damage while unconscious.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
and that would be 2 because if it's melee because that's a crit.
Okay, I'll just make sure.
By the
Alright.
way, you still have sanctuary on you while unconscious. It's not concentration.
All right, and that'll be a total of 10 damage against Antonio. As you are quickly
Fuck.
struck around as the revenant swings around and clocks you right into the chest as well. Velveteen,
Ow.
make a death saving throw.
Natural 20.
That is
Cool.
a failure
You're
with
missing a
a
number.
2.
That's fine. That's fine. We're good. We're
At
Gucci.
least it's not a -1.
Let's see. Character.
I actually did have a character die
Yeah.
on a show last night.
Oh.
Good.
Oh no.
So the
Good
vibes are
times.
immaculate.
Listen,
today.
listen.
I rolled a 8 and a 1. It was
Listen,
great.
the only one that's really awkward for is me when I'm quiet in this session.
Just
Oh.
saying, hero points can also make you succeed.
That's it's fine. It's
Yeah,
fine. We're
yeah,
good.
I mean, it won't fit this one, but you know.
Yeah. The next
not for
one
this
maybe.
one.
Unless it's a nat one, but you know, we'll get there when we.
if
get
it's a
there.
nat 1, you'll want to use that hero point to cancel that out.
I'll think about it. For
All right.
now, though,
Strangles
it's
you.
Tones'
Jesus.
turn.
Yeah. What would you like to do, Tones?
Oh, isn't that just a great question? Oh, besties. It's not looking great. I'm just gonna
The vibes are
I'm
not
gonna-
great.
ring the dead man's bell again and cast
Totally
wow,
dead.
my brain just stopped. Yes, Toll of the Dead, that's the name of the spell. Thank you.
That is an 11 this time.
An 11 fails, you stinky whore. I will roll a d12 for 6 damage, but wait, there's more. Fuck me running. So that's 7 points of necrotic damage.
Alright. At this point, you can see some dark red substance that has a more oily texture to it than blood rupture out from the ears and nose of Adarius, trickle down through past the mask. And at this point, Tones, you can also start to understand that there is some heavy breathing coming from the Revenant.
Oh boy, you just don't get tired, do you? And that's my turn.
Alright, the one zombie's turn now. An epic duel of its own happening down here. That's a 12 to hit.
Yeah.
Ah.
Achaeus will take 5 bludgeoning damage as the zombie goes ahead and just open hand hits you right across the ear, and you can feel a bit of a ringing.
Oh. It's my rabbit ear, sir. It's Easter time.
Alright, Ilsa. Pretty weak is going to continue trying to keep a distance. One last dagger to throw. That's a hit for 6 damage. Just stay down, you son of a bitch. On initiative count 21. Twister and Galen, you see something get thrown from the opening in the roof above you. And you can see, after this gets impacted into the ground, that there is some kind of jagged knife. Where, along the handle, there is a similar ruby that you see used for the blood of the foe.
Do I see who threw it?
I'll say continuing on from the previous perception check, Twister, you see the hint of shadows as this figure moves out of the way immediately.
Shadowy figure.
Alright. And now we're back to you, Twister.
Where did the knife fall?
It's between you and Galen. So we can say it's this square right here.
Did the knife throw seem like it was supposed to hit us, or?
That's up for you to decide.
I'm gonna look at Galen. Do we? Yeah, no.
At the moment, my main concern is murdering this man.
True. I'm gonna go ahead, and I have a thing. Vertically update target target can move only by direction on your turn. If you hit the target, you can move up or down. I have something that I could do that maybe will change everything.
I mean, if you say it like that, then do it.
I'm gonna use levitate on Vidarius.
Well,
Okay. Do they have to make a saving throw of some kind since they don't want to?
They have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is a 21.
Fuck, man.
Ah,
If we all chip in a hero point, then
I'll chip in.
roll 5d6.
Oh, all
That's your
ones.
turn.
He still succeeds.
That's my turn.
Alright. It was a good effort. Good effort, though. Achaeus.
Yeah, now someone's gonna die.
Ah.
Oh well.
Please,
Wait.
dear God.
I'm gonna move. Oh wait. I'm gonna move there.
Oh.
That's my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking thank God. Please.
hey.
Alright, and with that natural 20, how would you like to destroy the zombie?
Out of absolutely just pure frustration because this thing got the fuck up and I hate that. I'm so tired of it. It keeps happening. I'm just gonna fucking just with my sickle just dig into like its head, like its shoulders, and then just lop its head off.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then I'm gonna fucking. What's my speed?
I don't know, rabbit speed.
I'm gonna move up to here.
Alright. Only
Fucking finally.
one enemy that you all can see left now. The zombie's taken care of, Galen.
Hate the way you phrase that. As a bonus action, I'm going to spend my 2 sorcery points to regain a spell slot. And then I am going to kind of extend my hand, and you just see this like undulating mass of chaotic energy begin to coalesce in my hand as I hurl a chaos bolt at him.
I hate
Yeah,
that word.
You'll have to
Undulating.
move to be able to get a hit on, though.
Where?
Yeah, there should work.
Eh.
Okay. An 18 hits for sure.
So and that'll probably be thunder damage.
Thunder, and is that...
And I mean, it's as determined by the thing. It's the first number from one of the d8s.
Well, you choose. It's not the first. So it
I
can be thunder or poison.
thunder or yeah, I don't think poison will help. I want it to be thunder.
Okay. And is that the 5 damage then?
It's both.
Oh, so it's 19?
The target takes 2d8 plus 1d6 damage.
Alright, wow. As you go ahead and thrust this bolt of chaotic energy, shifting into a thunderous roar, it impacts Vidarius right in the head and blows it clean off. Anything else on your turn?
Guess I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to bounce over shit
Alright.
and kind of scamper like a deer.
On Vidarius' turn, you watch as that oily, dark red, almost blood-like substance just sprouts out from the open wound in the neck and quickly attaches itself to the pieces of the skull along the floor and walls and brings it all together in an instant.
Gross.
You cannot silence me.
Can't we? It'd be so much easier.
Okay. And they have one they don't need to worry about right now. So it's gonna be 2 strikes, 1 against Antonio and 1 against Galen.
Yeah.
Where are you, sheep? There you are.
It's gone. He's dead. He was dead, so it's gone. It
Alright,
doesn't
these
exist
will
anymore.
both hit you for sure.
It's okay,
Oh.
great.
Garpy.
Antonio will be knocked down, unconscious
Yeah,
as well.
The damage doesn't matter.
Well, it was a 1. You are at 1.
However,
Iconic.
And Velveteen, not
Nope. Wrong one.
sorry,
The wrong one.
Galen.
Trying to finish the job. It's fine.
You'll take 8 points of damage as the sword
hold on.
continues this white arc across Antonio, who's knocked into the wall and then back onto the ground. And it's going to cleave you right into your side, and you feel your ribs almost give way from the blow.
You know, this is very unnecessary behavior. I'm just gonna say that to him.
Eniga's turn and clutching onto something hidden under around his neck. Velveteen,
Okay.
make a death
Whoa.
save.
Okie dokie. Give me 2 seconds. Okay.
That is a success with a 17.
Okay. That'll be my turn.
Antonio, can you also make a death save?
so, no thank you. I appreciate the question. Let me see.
I will
here.
continue to exist in the
Where's
void between life and death.
Also, Here's a question that I'm only asking now, but did we start without our starting equipment? Is that a thing we did in this campaign?
Yeah, there was supposed to be starting equipment.
I wonder why I don't have any armor. Let's see. Let's see.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I have a shield. That probably would have helped.
3.
I have leather armor.
A 3 is unfortunately a
So I
failure.
didn't ask about your kink. I asked about your armor. Okay.
Ilsa
Kingster
has
stone over here.
Ilsa has no ammunition, so they're gonna look around for something to use.
Well, there's a dagger conveniently on the floor about 30 feet away from her, so grab it, bestie.
Were they paying attention to that? Nope. They did not
anyone
perceive
point
that
it out?
happening.
Nope.
Me and
I
Galen
was-
had a discussion about it, but that was it.
We're a little preoccupied with the dead people on the ground.
I don't know
So-
what you're talking about. Mostly because I'm dead, okay?
Oh, they're gonna go over here to try to
Grab
make
a
their
knife?
escape and see the dagger then.
Good job,
Yes, they
bestie.
do.
That used up all of their... Oh, right. Over here. They'll pick up the dagger, and that's the best they can do on their turn because they don't have a clear shot at this angle.
Oh my god! Just throw it!
If it hits me, it hits me.
Yeah, I mean, what's the worst it's gonna do? Like, come
7
on.
damage.
Yeah.
Alright. On initiative count 21.
This bitch again.
Just... no, I'm kidding.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Right, where are you at? Oh, that's where you are. Okay.
Yeah, I'm up here.
Okay.
I wasn't scrolled up enough.
I vanished.
You did. I was like,
Alright.
Did they just leave? Did Twister just bail?
Oh, wait. Hold on. I need to see something.
No, you don't need to see anything.
Vision's overrated, Nate. Come on.
Well, what are you measuring?
Okay.
Hey.
This will have to be for Antonio, who's gonna be getting 5 points of healing from a source unknown.
Swear to God, if it's that
Can
widow,
I see who this person is?
I will not stop making dead husband jokes.
I guess. Did we ask her to help us kill her dead husband?
No, but I
No.
imagine she's been following us, or the person or someone detected back at our house is following us.
Don't worry, folks. I healed myself.
Twister, it's your turn.
I'm gonna fucking see that dagger and I'm just gonna go for it.
I thought
The
Ilsa
dag-
picked it up.
Yeah, the dagger that Ilsa picked up.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it from Ilsa.
Okay, go off.
Give me that bitch.
Alright, how do you
5.
try to take it then?
I need this real quick. I'm gonna take it. And he just grabs it out of her hand. It's
No
just
con-
gonna charge towards Vidarius.
No contested strength throws or whatever.
What the fuck you
it's
talking
more
about?
than welcome to. So is she contesting or no?
Would you like to make your... I need to check on them now. Hold on. The fuck you mean? This is my only protection right now. Make a persuasion check to...
Fine.
It'll be a bonus action. To try to convince that Ilsa to give it up. Okay! With a 21. They're like... Fuck, fine, take it. I can't get near.
Runs up to Vidarius and he's going to just take the dagger and slam it in.
Alright, try to make an
Vidarius.
attack roll with this. Are you proficient in daggers? I believe you should be.
Simple weapons, so I'm guessing daggers are included in that.
I think
Um,
so.
They are.
Yeah, so it'll be your proficiency bonus and your dexterity if you don't have daggers on your sheet already.
I don't, surprisingly. So D20 plus proficiency plus dexterity?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's a +2.
Still, you could roll pretty high. Got this. The 13 hits.
13.
A 13 just hits.
Yeah, he has a 13 AC.
Roll 1d4 plus your dexterity.
4
Max
points of
damage.
damage.
Okay.
Does that do something?
How would you like to do this?
Oh my god.
As you just got the damage you needed.
Oh, jeez.
I needed to roll the 4. Um, Twister just goes into this like as he grabs the dagger, or no, he doesn't even like really care. He kind of just goes into this state of survival, and like if this guy doesn't die now, I'm gonna die. We're all gonna die. And he just runs, sees the dagger, grabs it from Ilsa, says something he doesn't really remember, grabs it, runs over here, jumps onto the pew, and then just leaps and stabs it straight into his skull.
And with that, you can see that the dagger, along it, you can see the blood go ahead and just seem to be absorbed straight in. But Darius readies the sword to turn around and try to take you down as well, but drops it as the energy continues to get drained away. And all he does is just continue to clutch around at something along his neck. You will not have the... Can't stop now. Haven't I been robbed enough? And collapses down onto the ground, unable to move anymore. The dagger, now fully all red itself, continued to be embedded in his head. And that brings you all out of combat now.
I'm gonna run up to... Well, next turn, I guess. I'll run up to Velveteen and cast Spare the Dying.
Do I need
Alright.
to make another death saving throw before this happens?
Yeah, since
Yes.
time-wise, just don't roll a natural 1. Okay.
Stone's murdering Elsa.
Oh my god! Stone!
Yeah, 21's gonna hit Ilsa. As you just run up after this and knock them unconscious. Or would you...
Would I see this before it hits Velveteen's next turn?
My turn was next.
Yeah, so, yeah, before you even move,
Here, heal me!
Chaos just... You see a Chaos just roll up and just slash right against Ilsa, who, very surprised, collapses down to the ground, bleeding now, too.
Fuck.
Achaeus?
What?
You... Any particular reason that we just did that?
I mean, are we gonna let her live?
I thought so.
This bitch who's this is her fault. This everything with Vidarius, this is the consequences of her actions.
Jesus.
And
all
we're
right.
just gonna let her go?
Let's do the moral quandary in just a second. Can I stabilize Velveteen?
Alright.
Let Velveteen up. He was like saying this conversation.
Yeah, 21, you're able to save
21.
Velveteen.
Cool. Can I immediately, like, when I'm like able to do stuff, can I second win, please?
Sorry, bestie, you're still unconscious.
Yes, stabilization.
Yeah, you're just stable.
Okay.
You're stable at
cool.
0 hit points. You're not
Cool.
conscious. I'm sorry.
If anyone wants to wake me up, that pretty cherry, just saying.
You understand that if we kill Ilsa Boromar, every other Boromar is going to kill us.
Make it look like an accident, Vidarius. Say Vidarius killed her.
And then what? We never get work in Lower Dura ever again. Because the entirety of the Boromars will hate us for eternity.
I don't see why they would blame us. It was her fault.
We were supposed to go to save her. I mean,
Yes,
we were
if-
given a
Oh
job to deal
no,
with this
we were
issue.
a little slow.
Yeah, and then we will never work again, and everything that we've done these past few days will mean nothing.
And they might just take it out on us anyway.
You saw what they did to
You-
him for whatever thing he screwed up. What makes you think that it would that this would be any different?
In fact, they might just take it out on us anyway because of
Well-
what just happened.
To be fair, in power structures like the Boromar family, sometimes people are a little grateful for a death at the top because it creates a power vacuum.
Hey, maybe they'll thank us.
Also, who healed me?
Was that not?
Do I see
Well,
that
Was that not
person
the air
again?
guy?
No.
Hi,
Uh,
my name's Twister. Thank you very much.
Cool.
It
Zacchaeus.
didn't feel like Twister.
It was
That was-
definitely not me.
Okay.
Can we look
do
around?
do I have something in my herbalism kit that would give Velveteen 1 point of healing?
Sure. I'll say you roll a medicine check. This will be DC 14.
Is Ilsa
Alright.
rolling death saves right now?
Oh yeah, Ilsa needs to roll
Oh,
a
for
death
fuck's
save.
sake. It's DC 14. There's not even
You
any
need a
point in using a
7.
hero point.
Give me mouth to mouth. It's fine. I won't tell anyone.
Fuck.
Damn it.
Yes,
Uh,
we're gonna-
Are we going to let her die on the ground, or are we going to at least
That's
have
a
her
failure.
unconscious so we can have this conversation? Because she's
how's
actively
Zacchaeus?
dying.
Is Zacchaeus looking hostile towards us?
Make an insight.
Okay. I'll fucking use a hero point. 9.
Do our hero points reset like between cases?
That's a 10 for you, Twister.
Whenever we level.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I didn't know if it was between cases or between levels. I didn't remember.
Twister got a 10. I got a 6.
I'm also gonna give Emboldening Bond to Galen and
Hi.
Antonio.
You have another use of it?
I have another. I've only used it once today.
How many
That is correct.
uses you get of that?
2.
Oh, that's dope. Okay.
Alright.
And Twister's gonna approach the body. way.
You can see he's kind of, he's holding a sickle, and he's kind of like looking at Ilsa in contemplation, but when you approach him, he doesn't seem like he's going to aim it at you,
Okay.
but tread carefully.
I'm gonna stabilize by using Spare the Dying on Ilsa.
Right.
So she'll probably have to roll another death save in between the actions
Yeah.
used in.
Alright, that's a success.
Alright.
Spare
Well-
the Dying.
I will also say that while I understand where Arceus is coming from, and I understand what you all are saying, I will also posit that the logic that the Boromars could just decide to blame us for things could apply to literally anything we've done for the Boromars. They could just say that it's our fault and take the wrath out on us. I'll also add that while she may be unconscious now, she very much saw Arceus just stick a sickle into her chest. So I think the chances of us being targeted by the Boromars actually goes up at this point if we leave her alive. I don't think it'll go down.
So what? We just kill her.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
That'd be ridiculous. I say that we take her out of here, and when she wakes up, we explain how we saved her life from the mysterious assailant who was throwing knives from down above that was trying to kill her unbeknownst. Arceus tried to move her out of the way at the last second, but she got struck in the back, fell unconscious. We could have left her for dead, but here she is alive in our home base nonetheless. Try to turn this sow's ear into a silk purse if we can. I think
Kinda just
healing
wanna
her and
kill
just.
her.
Okay, I know where you're at with this. I'm sort of like fielding other opinions, but your opinion has definitely been tallied, Arceus. I thank you for that. I just don't think just healing her and letting her come to her own conclusions is really an option at this point.
Not
I
at
think
all.
we need to at least keep her with us, shelter her, try and schmooze her a bit, and do some damage control.
Can I see if? Sorry. Can I see if the person that was helping us is around here at all?
Make a perception check.
Mhm. Since we may or may not have a witness.
Fuck, 5.
Can any of us roll perception checks to see if we can?
Yes, indeed you can.
We're really rolling our
Good,
best
good
lives
perception
here,
checks,
besties.
team. Good job,
5,
Smart.
6, 2, and 5 so
Holy
far.
shit!
Oh, and a 21.
Oh god damn
From
it,
the
Velveteen.
No, I know. I don't see anything.
No, yeah, for
I
sure.
just wanted to do
Okay.
it.
Absolutely.
God damn it.
Yeah, really just show us. You see in your dreams this magical shadowy person.
Yeah.
Alright.
If only
I-
Velveteen were here.
I see. Wait, Velveteen is here.
Velveteen
I can still
is
hear
able to be, during all of this, the medicine and all, get brought up to 1 and barely hanging on, one eye open. Just lying down on the ground. Meanwhile, Galen and, yeah, from your own vantage points, Galen and Tones can't really see anyone around on the roofs or wherever. Achaeus can't see this, but surprisingly Twister can, as while there's no one on the roof, you do see kind of like some smaller figure that's just kind of like seems to be creeping behind a water fountain and not really doing a great job of hiding since they're almost halfway out. You can see ears that are long and crooked along this uh, body of a person that's about the same size as a halfling, as they kind of like look around and then peek back in as you just noticed them, Twister.
Do they look familiar?
No, you have not seen them from what you're able to glance at.
I'm gonna go get some air while you guys talk, and Twister's gonna walk outside.
Oh, I get it. Get some air, cause okay. Be careful.
Because I'm an air gen- I'm kidding. Do I see the person as I walk towards the water fountain? I'm trying to be inconspicuous about this.
Okay. Oh boy, that was
Ooh.
all the wrong ones. So I just realized captions wasn't showing. It was like, wait, that's weird. Hello? Captions? I don't even.
Hi.
Captions? Hello?
They were working earlier.
Hello, Mr. Boban.
There we go. Oh, I'm sorry about those not being on. I thought they were. For some reason, they weren't set after I set them. Anywho, yeah. Okay, Twister's heading outside looking for the person. Also, Galen,
Yeah, what's up?
you kind of like check around and you can find that there is a necklace that has like that has a simple round pendant attached to it, which you can see has a clasp to open and shut it.
We'll open it.
Alright. Inside there, you can see that there is a miniaturized portrait that you can see is Vidarius, Eilena, and two young male adults.
I'll just close it again. And I'll put it in my suit pocket.
Meanwhile, Twister heading outside, you can see that there is. The figure isn't really doing a great job at hiding themselves. They rolled a 3 on stealth,
What an icon.
as they kind of like realize quickly that you're approaching them and begin shuffling away. The appearance of you can see that they have kind of like raggy clothes on. There seems to be a couple bruises along their arms as they run away, and the features of them seem to be a bit of a mixture of halflings and goblins. You can see, especially like the goblins said, mostly in the ears, and they kind of like just try to scamper away.
um. Huh. How far away are they?
They're 30 feet away from you.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just. They're like raggy. They're bruised. They're like Yeah, Twister is actually gonna go ahead and just like head over and just say, "Oh, excuse me." Um, is gonna try to be quiet enough to where no one else can hear. Um, excuse me, do you need some healing?
He didn't see me. And they'll continue just wanting to run away.
Can I make an insight check to see
What did...
if they saw everything?
That'd be a hard thing to discern based off the small interaction, so this will be a high DC, but sure, you
That's
can
fair.
make an insight check.
That's fair. 14. I'm gonna roll
Uh,
these. Fucking use another hero point. I'm going through them like fucking candy. 20.
how does your hero point help you and understanding this, uh, the
So
intentions based off this very small interaction?
Twister kind of like looks over at this uh, halfling goblin like figure running away. And as soon as he looks over and like sees it, he kind of tries to like clue in on just the kind of oddities and like whether they're frightened or if they're like in a rush or whatever. And kind of just like clues in, almost as if a gear just switches in Twister's head.
Okay. Yeah, you can tell that it wasn't, might not have been for long, since you all didn't notice this figure during the battle itself, but they have seen something that occurred within, and they seem to, albeit off of being stealthed and immediately running away upon being spotted, that they weren't hoping to be seen, especially after witnessing what happened.
Are they running faster than I am?
Uh, they're running a little. Oh, yeah, they don't run quite as fast as you.
Say like if they ran in increments of 5 feet.
Would it be
They have to run.
25?
They run 25 feet around on a
um,
basic movement.
Twister is going to just kind of see, go, uh, get a little further away, following him, like Oh, don't worry. Once I'm finished, you don't have to worry anymore. And he's gonna cast Sacred Flame on him.
What's the range on Sacred Flame?
30 feet.
60 feet.
60
60
feet, so
feet,
they're
yeah.
within range. What the fuck?
That's not what I thought you were gonna do.
I didn't expect that either. They rolled a 3, as you can see.
Oh, and they're just a thug. Thugs are like CR 1/8, so this will probably immediately kill him, right?
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Hmm.
Uh,
Alright, let's see the damage.
Wait, where's... Oh, I don't have Sacred Flame. I'm sorry. Told the dead.
Oh,
Oh, it's a wisdom save instead.
Shit.
Yeah, sorry.
Alright, it's still low. Alright, so what's the damage?
Is going to be...
They already injured.
Were they already
No.
injured? 6.
Alright. So that'll be 6 points of damage, as you can see as they're running away. They just clutch onto their head in pain and just go to book it even faster.
I'm gonna keep going. Toll the dead again.
They're out of range at this point unless you decide to continue following them.
I'm gonna continue following.
God!
Wasn't like Twister like supposed to be like a good person? Like
He's a good boy. I don't know what you're talking about.
he's like a good,
Sister was
super
protesting
nice
a murder
boy.
about 11 seconds
Yeah,
ago,
he's like, don't murder this person. This motherfucker saw something, and I can't let it happen.
Oh, God.
Also, did you say I was at 1 HP, right, Nate?
Yeah.
Okay.
God damn it, they rolled a 2.
God bless.
They've been damaged now!
That's a D12 this time.
12.
What is...
Y'all
Total
getting
of
mad at me
18
for trying to
damage.
commit
Oh
murder.
boy.
One
You guys don't know
D10.
what's happening. You guys
Based
don't know
off-
what's happening.
Alright, Twister, they're very damaged, but they still got wind beneath them to carry them. Dashing away, they will be out of your range now. Fully, and you, because of you having to take the action to do the total dead, you
Yeah.
can't catch up now. But
Oh my god. Oh, fine. Fine.
I don't think it's fine, Brian. You just tried to commit murder.
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
getting a
Yes,
feeling
Brian,
that
let's commit murder together.
I'm getting a feeling that we don't know who that was and that Brian knows who that was. That's the vibe I'm getting from that. I don't think that was just someone. I think that's someone Twister very specifically did not want to see where Twister was at. My running theory.
Like,
Your game
as the
theory.
guy's booking it, Twister, Twister just starts swearing. Like, fuck.
Wait a minute.
And just starts walking back to the group. And before he comes back, he just smiles and walks right back in. Sorry, what did I miss?
You went somewhere? Sorry, I'm
I went to get some air
oh,
because
okay.
I'm an air. Because I'm an air.
Okay, ha ha ha.
This is funny.
No, it's
Well, we're deciding what we'd like to do with good Madame Boromar here. If there are no objections to us
No,
taking
sorry.
her to Tresh back at our place of business, I do think that'd be the best choice, all things considered.
I mean, how do we
Wow.
think Tresh is going to react? You know, someone that's worked with her in the past.
I think Tresh will like the idea of Ilsa Boromir owing her a favor, a
Why?
life debt. I think
Why-
Tresh will very like that.
why is she unconscious though?
Because someone attacked her from the roof and it knocked her unconscious. And Arceus tried
exactly.
to save her.
Can I inspect their body?
Sure.
Can I do an investigation?
sure, like I
it
am
is
fucking
not,
DM.
it is very
Talking to me.
obvious that they have a slash mark along their stomach.
Okay, interesting. I'm gonna take a few steps, probably in this direction.
You see blood on the cases.
And
Yeah.
I'm now
Mhm.
going to, pull out my light crossbow and put it at Caius. This doesn't feel like someone, from the roof attack them. This feels like it was premeditated anger from our associate here. Am
Would
I
you
am I picking up what
rather
you putting down?
would you rather trust your coworkers or have plausible deniability? We
Trust your
could tell
cover.
you what's wrong, but it's
Trust.
not going to change what we do.
Well, hold the phone. Trust a coworker. I've known them what 2 days, 3 tops at this
That's
point.
why I said coworkers and not friends.
Nate, I have a question. Um, as you were coming here, we saw people that were dead, correct? That were like,
Yeah.
and they were killed. How again? Like, I believe.
It looked like a single shot from an arrow, but you could see no ammunition in the body. Or anywhere
Hmm.
near.
If I were to think back, like, to these bodies, would a regular arrow make the same type of impact? Or would it have to be like a magical source that like creates this
Make
impact?
an intelligence check.
Okie dokie. Intelligence.
If you want, you can make this either Arcana or Medicine, based off what you're looking for.
Is Velveteen still fucking aiming a crossbow at me?
I'm holding it, pointing in direction. But
I'm
now
gonna
he's
ready a dagger.
but now he's more along lines of thinking of his next move and not really like, because I would say it's in your direction, but at first it was like at your chest, but now it's more like at your feet because he's thinking, would attacking potentially his coworker be the best choice? So it's
I'm gonna
there.
ready a dagger.
Okay,
to
that's
throw.
fair. Say that again. My options, Nate: Arcana, Medicine, or Intelligence.
Just Arcana or Medicine.
I'm bad at both of these, so let's go Arcana. Okay.
Nice.
All right. You also remember about how, uh, I believe it was Twister mentioned that there was some magical energies along the wounds themselves, and thinking back, it's like it might not have necessarily been arrows that hit them, but magic that was similar to arrows. And
A missile,
What-
some would say.
whatever it was might have been strong, must have been very powerful to be able to take out something in one hit. Every shot well placed. Well, there was giant versions that were needed multiple hits, but other than that, like that, the more like medium, like regular sized humanoid figures only needed one shot.
Interesting. And looking at her body as I was like, checking the first time, would I see like any marks from Vidarius's blade currently on her? Or would it just
On-
been like working
on
them
Ilsa?
over in other ways? Yeah, Ilsa, working them over on either like other ways before we got here.
Oh yeah, like there's already like plenty of like bruise marks. There's some cuts all over as well. Nothing
Okay.
quite as deep as the blow Chaos gave, though.
Is
Twister's gonna say it. Are we gonna continue talking about this here?
Well, I mean, I
Yes.
just reawoken from certain peril, and I see someone who could ruin all of our lives very quickly, unconscious with our friend above them. But on another hand, they are a terrible person. Like
That's my point.
they're
How many people would we save if we killed her? I mean, how many people has she killed? How many orphans has she created? Widows, widowers. How much blood is on her hands? And how much more will she create if she's left to go?
Okay,
Could just say it was Vidarius.
I'm gonna do 2 actions. The first action is if I walk over to Vidarius, is his great sword still there?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to take his great sword at this point and I'm gonna join Achaeus over here on the side of we should probably kill her.
As Velveteen walks over, Twister's gonna ready Toll the Dead.
Yeah,
He's not gonna cast it.
Are we like having like a civil war? The first case.
a Marvel Civil War.
Yeah. Listen.
Listen.
You can go first. Go first, Brian. Brian, go first.
Listen, I don't want blood on my hands.
Can I make a quick another investigation check because Twister, who was apparently outside getting air, just comes back in the room? Would I have noticed as they're coming back in, they're kind of like out of breath or like seem like they rushed back here?
I got stabbed in the gut like a minute or two ago. I guess.
Probably doesn't look good.
I don't look good in general.
Yeah,
you look-
all of you look like you've been pretty beat up.
Never mind. You just look like you got beat up. Now, to quote a famous person in this this stream, listen, because Brian and I said it at the same time. Listen, she's a murderer. Well, I mean, we're all kind of murderers. We've done our dark deeds. Who's to say who's worse here?
I'm pretty sure I'm not
Never
a
done a
murderer in
murder.
any form or fashion.
Yeah, I've never done a
I'm
murder.
not a
I'm a
murderer
healer,
either.
pretty explicitly, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never murdered anyone.
All right, as the
Insight check.
only murderer here.
As the representative, as the token murderer of
Yeah,
the group,
as the
let me
token
take
murderer
point.
here. let me start you. How this begins. No, she's a murderer. Why would we let her live? I understand she hired us, but if she leaves, especially after I imagine she saw young Achaeus here, deal a blow to them, their life is already in danger. And unless we can convince her that we're doing nothing wrong, up until the point of the impact, we're all screwed.
Twister's gonna move towards Galen and Antonio.
I mean, she knows why we came here. She saw us saving her. She'll know that she was unconscious and could have been killed, and then we didn't. I don't understand why y'all think this will be such a hard sell to her. I will be completely honest, and this is a little counter to my nature, but I don't particularly like her, and I'll be entirely honest and say I don't really care. The Boromars can't really. Y'all making decisions based on your safety is understandable. I'm just here to help whatever happens. So, I'm gonna sit on one of these here pews because I did almost die. And y'all just tell me when you're ready.
Oh, Antonio's great. Twister's gonna say, I just don't want to get with the possibility that the Boromars might go after us. And if they do, they won't just go after us. They'll go after our families, our friends, anyone that we care about. If a high-ranking official dies and it gets traced back to one of us, because if you're gonna commit this murder, we're all accomplices. And I'm
No.
sorry, but that's not something I'm willing to take.
I'll turn towards Achaeus and see how they feel about this.
I mean, can you insight check?
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Are you 18?
He looks like he's had like the. Well, he looks about as serious as he always says, if not a little unhinged. Um. But he looks eager to go for it. But being you're next to him, correct? Um, being this close to him, you notice that something seems almost a bit off about him. Um, for one, you see his eyes, his blind eye is like focused. Like it's supposed to be blind, it's supposed to be unfocused and, kind of not seeing anything. You notice it is uh kind of focused. And you notice there's almost some kind of like weird tint in it. Like almost like a reddish to it.
Could I see like where it's focusing? Like, would it be focusing me, or would it be focusing?
Whatever he's looking at, probably Ilsa, or maybe he'd probably be looking at you if you're asking him. He'd be looking right at you.
Okay. After like right after we stopped talking, would it go back to focusing on Ilsa at all?
He probably like looked down at her.
Okay. At that point, when I see crazy eyes, I will hold up my hand towards Twister and look at them like, this is a precaution. I'm not gonna make any move towards her. But then I will stand over them in a defensive stance now at this point from Archaeus because I don't like the unhinged look. And then I will again say, something doesn't seem right. I agree with you. They should die. But what you're giving off right now, this energy, this look, is not healthy. This might go down a darker road than just killing one person in this room right now. If you can hear me and understand me, maybe calm down just a little bit.
So what? Do you not want to kill her?
No. That's not what I'm saying. It's just I understand that you're blind in one eye, correct?
Yes.
Then why is that eye focusing me? And why is it focusing her when you're not looking at me?
He looks like directly at you, and you see his expression harden. And then you see like for a second, and then there's just a shift in his face, and you can see the like tint go away, and he looks at you in confusion.
Are you okay now? Because you're worrying me just a little bit, and I do not wish to fight anyone here unless it's in defense. But moments ago we were siding together. Now I'm a little worried.
What? And he like looks around. He's like, "What happened?"
Do you not remember the whole scary double eyes staring at me? Was it a bright red? You said.
It's like you just like a tint of red.
It was a very strong tint of red coming from was it left eye or right eye?
Which one's blind again?
The one
It's
not
his-
covered by the hair.
Yeah, not covered. The one on it'd be his left, your right, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Coming from your left eye.
I'm blind in that eye.
I'm
What
pretty
hap-
sure
what
blind eyes
happened?
don't focus people. You threatened to kill this Boromir lady, and then you went very crazy-eyed, like very intense, very quickly towards most of us, primarily me and her.
I just stepped in here.
Can I insight check Archaeus?
We try.
15.
What would you say 15 does?
He looks confused. And he looks like he's being honest for the most part.
What?
I can't really
Hold on.
see any kind of tells.
What do you mean you just walked in here?
Archaeus,
I-
can you step away from the body?
I'll step
From
away.
the unconscious lady? Thank you.
I'll step away.
Twister will run up and. So, do I need to worry about you, Velveteen?
Still like holding up their hand towards Zacchaeus, I will slightly turn like to my left and be like, we can definitely deal with both matters later, one more than the other. You know, the whole Zacchaeus just apparently walking in here situation, but if we're gonna do the deed, it's either here or somewhere else. But for now, we've been jabbering too long and people may show up.
Yes, that's what I'm worried about.
So wait, what happened to Vidarius?
We were
there.
battling them, and I imagine, were we successful? I'll
Yes.
look around. Yeah,
Well, we're all alive, so yes.
Look over towards the body on the floor.
Galen's still just like crouching over it.
Galen, are you okay over there?
Yeah, quite fine.
Okay. Wait, hold on.
Oh wait, sorry. Are we still discussing the murder conversation? Because then I don't want to be a part of it.
No.
He just goes back to looking at the body.
We've tabled that one for now. Caius, do you remember fighting the zombies outside?
Yes, those bastards were generating.
Interesting.
Well, one of them regenerated once.
Interesting.
I don't remember they did more than that.
I'm now trying to remember which room is adjacent to Caius is at the house, and if I could purchase a door.
Alright.
Do we have a plan?
Doesn't sound like it.
Wonderful. Love to hear it.
Can I keep the greatsword? Sorry.
Alright.
Cool. Okay.
Yes, you can get that great sword. Just know that its damage is gonna be different because it is chipped and blunted away, so that way it'd be a D6 instead of 2d6.
Okay. I will still hold on to it.
So, I'll sort of catch the boomerang that I've been throwing up and down. We're keeping her alive. Now what?
I mean, we're gonna have to find a way to get her back to headquarters without being seen.
So we're going with the deception plan?
Yes.
It seems like it.
That's
Really the
What?
only way to go at this point.
Wait, but what happened to her?
Bad day to me.
You stabbed her.
You
You
knocked
sliced her with her sickle. Look at her gut.
Yeah.
Look at your blade. Look at her gut. 2 + 2. Quick maths.
17.
And you wanted her dead.
That's right. But
Yes. You did it.
Arceus, I think I can. I'll try and explain things to you when we get somewhere to sit down.
okay.
At the moment, we need to conceal the body, able to get it to somewhere safe, because we will have to walk past. Her state's on the way back from here to our house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a little bit out of the ways, but not by too far.
I mean, we don't want to stop there. It's just like Borma activity. We told them to be more active and more diligent before we got here, so they are going to have more of a presence within the city itself. So we have to do something to conceal her, or we have to deal with, however we're going to deal with this matter, somewhere within the city, preferably not in this doorway.
Can I? Well, I almost wonder if maybe we should take her to the Boromar estate.
Say that we found her unconscious, saved her.
Well, not found her unconscious. We gotta get to the.
Most of it
It's
has
gotta
to be true.
be. It's gotta be the same person who threw the dagger from the roof, because that's the only person she didn't have eyes on. So, taking her. She might prefer being taken straight to the Bormar residence. If she wakes up in our place, she might think that it's like a whole kidnapping thing.
Mm.
Mm. Okay.
Bring her
So
there.
after after we defeated the Vidarius, uh Achaeus tried to push her out of the way, but she ended up getting hit by a dagger from an unknown source.
And we can give them the dagger in question so that they've got someone to try and focus their ire toward that isn't one of the five of us.
What
Um,
about the injury?
I'm pretty good with medicine. I think I can dress the wound to where uh
The has me a little suspicious.
oh, trust me, it's very far from a perfect plan. If you're looking for holes, it's a veritable slice of Swiss cheese.
mhm.
But it is a plan.
I like that, dude. I like that a lot.
Mhm.
Someone else has got something better. I'm all ears, but damage control.
Mhm.
Best we can do. And hey, worst comes to worst, we just tell her the truth. Our friend had a mental lapse and we stopped them. She's still alive. Like, it is very true that she could very much be dead right now. And she is not solely because of our actions. Now, whether we can turn that into an advantage or not
Charm
becomes
person.
the question.
We could. The assailant from the ceiling cast Charm Person on our good friend Chaos to draw them to attack her. We stopped it and then defeated chased after the assailant that cast
Got
the spell.
away.
That way, we don't have to cover the injury, dress it to make it sound like anything. You're mostly removed of fault because it's magic.
Now, I am not akin to a lot of enchantment magics. Is that roof low enough for such a spell to have hit Arceus?
How tall's the roof?
About 25 feet up.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
That should be fine. It should be reachable.
All right then.
Sounds
From
like
my
we got a
basic
plan.
understanding of Charm Person or other enchantment spells.
And,
Right.
I'm sorry, and Twister looking at a dagger, it is... do you take it out of the skull? Because it's been embedded in there.
Yes.
Okay. It is coated and whatever oil, like dark red oily substance that there was there. Like, up close you can tell, like, even more that while similar in appearance, this can't be blood. It is the... I hate to say this based off of how the stream started, but the thickness to it is not the same. The consistency is a little different, and what drips off, you can see immediately wants to be clumps instead of like spill out like normal. The dagger itself has turned pure red along the blade, and there is a bit of a glow to the tool on the hilt.
Does it look familiar at all?
You know the jewel on the hilt to be fashioned to be a similar fashion to the Blood of Bulls emblem.
Okay.
Alright. And, Galen looking at the bowl at the altar, you look inside and see that there's a lot of marks along that are a reddish brown kind of like color, almost like a bit of a dust that's been caked on. Possibly dried blood from ages ago that's stuck around, but there is nothing fresh in there.
I'm just gonna like, I guess, stand at it for a moment, and I'm just gonna like put my hand in it for a little bit, and then remove it and wander back.
And I'll cut your hand. I'm
Okay, do it, coward. You won't.
kidding.
I mean, you probably
Rip it
fucking
off
would.
the
You
body.
murdered that like kid or whatever.
No, I didn't. The kid ran off.
Almost murdered that kid. My apologies.
My hands are still clean. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, Twist, do you ever murder or attempt to murder a child before?
No.
That was
Again,
not
I
a.
don't think it was a child. I think it was just a short, like a halfling,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah, it was just
I-
a
Uh-huh.
I've never
It was just a
attempted to murder
goblin
child. I
halfling.
don't know what you're talking about.
combination.
Insight check.
Insight check.
Velveteen, stop putting your insecurities on me.
What does a 14 reveal to me?
Twister has murdered
He hasn't killed a
exclusively
child?
children.
He hasn't?
Anakin, is that you?
Hasn't killed the younglings. I don't know what you're talking about.
Do we have to bring the body?
The movie's so fucked up.
We have to bring the body back to the widow. That's part of the discussion.
Yeah, we could do that.
Should I do that?
Oh.
I don't know if I should go with you guys to the Boromars. They might not be incredibly happy with me.
I mean,
If we sell charm magic, right, they'll believe us.
I mean, if you run or hide or head back to our hideout, they'll
It
Punch
looks more
you.
suspicious.
it also
It'll look more
hunt you before we
suspicious.
could help you.
Yeah, it'll
So
look more
I should-
suspicious if you were gone.
So I should go with you. Okay.
We got your back. Don't worry. Maybe stay behind us a little bit though. You know.
Though if we bring Vidarius, they're going to. The Boromars will try to take his body before we can deliver it to.
That is absolutely correct.
Do we want to
Did
hide the
she-
body
did
and come
she-
back for it?
Did she ask for the body?
I don't
Yes.
recall.
I believe she
did.
wanted it buried,
She wants
or
it,
at least
dead or alive.
I promised a burial for him.
How much of the body is still intact? Like,
Oh, most of the body is still intact. There is the stab hole in the head and some other wounds along the body, but
I have an idea.
yeah, not exactly falling apart.
I have an idea.
Hmm.
Can I see that greatsword?
well, of course you can. I will hand it to Twister.
This was all that was left of the body that when it started decomposing very rapidly. This was all that was left.
Maybe we take the skull with us. So it's proof of.
That would not.
No, we don't show it to anyone but the widow. Maybe. And just say it was what was left. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't think we'd be able to move two bodies.
I mean, and he'll pull out the necklace. We have this to give her at least.
yeah.
That's fairly concrete proof, I would think, yeah. Also, what's she gonna do? Fact check us? Like,
No, exactly. Like,
Yeah.
why would we lie about that?
She saw this greatsword being used by Vidarius.
Yeah.
makes sense. All right. Well, let's hoof it, I guess.
Brian, can I have the sword back, please?
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
Is Ilsa still alive? She's been stabilized, right?
She's
Okay.
been
Yes,
stabilized.
she's
She's
been
stabilized.
stabilized.
We're just like debating what to do with her, and she's
Yeah.
bled out like
bled
for an
out.
hour.
We're having
Yeah.
a conversation like,
Oh no, she's dead.
does anyone smell dead body? Oh no.
No, she rolled a natural 20 on her death save. She's just been like playing.
Yeah,
dead
she's
this
just
entire
been
time.
like laying down, like
Attack!
kind of peeping at us sometimes.
Yeah, she's just been like vibing.
Get her back
She
to
was
the
stabilized a
Boromir.
while ago.
Get her back to
Alright.
the Boromir. Like, these motherfuckers talked about killing me for like
Yeah,
20
just
minutes.
stabilized her.
Alright, so the plan is to go ahead and take the great sword and the necklace up, as well as bring Ilsa where?
To the Boromir
The
Manor.
Boromar,
Okay.
it's yeah,
Boromar Estate.
area.
Question: is it
Boromar.
Boromir or Boromar?
Bromar.
Okay.
The
Boromar.
Boromar Hive of Influence.
Boromir
Yeah.
is Lord of the Rings.
Boromar.
No,
Got
that's
it.
Boromir.
The
yeah.
Boromar Pizzeria.
Gandalf the Grey. Got it.
Yeah, we're
Leg-
changing
Legolas.
Vanessa.
to Vanessa. What do your elf eyes see?
Okay, so
As we're leaving, I'm gonna walk up to a Chaos, and just kind of like, almost like, kind of like grab him by like his collar and like pull him kind of close and go. I know theoretically it you weren't in a right mind, but if this comes back and ruins my reputation, I will personally kill you. I'll let go of him and I'll walk away.
Fuck.
Damn.
sure, Velveteen, you can
Okay.
Hi,
make sure
Velveteen, what's
Twister.
up?
Well, it's not like we have to have this conversation, but I would Velveteen would just inquire what happened while he was like
Oh, do you want to kiss
unconscious.
me? What?
It's not what.
Oh, we
maybe
kissing?
maybe later, but you'd be more inquiring about this whole like person from the roof assisting because he was unconscious.
Yeah,
dead.
he'll like fill you in on who the person in the roof is.
Not by stone.
Threw this dagger down. He'll hold up the dagger, and then kind of healed Antonio.
So they were maybe a friend to a certain degree. Got it.
Who we are going to frame.
Yep.
Alright, so would you want to go ahead and take Ilsa to her house first then?
Sure. Why not?
Okay. I'll say easy enough all of you make your slight ascent back over into the Caliston district. And as soon, like not too long after you get within this proper area, there's a couple of Boromar agents who notice you all, and just kind of like quickly run up towards you all. Both of them going ahead and having crossbows up and aimed at you. Alright. What the fuck did you do?
Get out of the way, you goddamn idiots!
Whoa,
She needs
whoa.
a doctor. We managed to save her.
Sorry for saving the person who, kind of leads you, Ball, but we need to get her inside immediately.
What happened?
Are you being serious right now?
Are we gonna
Fine, let's
start
fucking
out
talk.
like
Fucking talk.
Do
Fine.
you want her to
Come
bleed
on,
out?
Yeah, you gonna like let her bleed out of here? Like, come on, we gotta get in there.
I will strike you where you stand.
I will kill you like the kids.
I want to rush through as many questions as humanly possible. Anytime they ask a question, I want to change the location we're standing in.
Alright, yeah, just
Until
keep
we
on
get-
doing that. Like, a bunch of Boromar agents eventually just kind of like follow you all as you go right
A
into the
parade.
house.
Beautiful.
Yeah, there'll be like, there'll be, at the time that you get to her house, there'll be like 20 all along near you.
Has really none of you gone and grabbed a doctor of any sort while we've done this?
She's definitely gonna need some medical aid immediately. Do you
Okay.
want her to die? Is
You
that what's
realize she's
happening
gonna
here?
say that all of you were being useless.
Yeah, we can inform her of who is being useless. I can take names and bad numbers if I need to.
There's someone from House Jarosco coming. Someone already sent word. They're gonna be here in a couple minutes.
Wow, not having one on stand? Terrible. Just
All right,
terrible.
good. And
Yeah,
she's
cool.
gonna need whoever this doctor is gonna need room to operate. So let's not crowd it up with 25 people. Some of y'all gonna get out of here.
They'll
A bunch of halflings crowding us. Just get.
look around each other, and most of them will back up. There will still be two who kind of like hang around and stay right next to Ilsa and keep an eye on both her and the rest of you as they wait for the
Sure,
healer to come.
absolutely. We're
Mhm.
strangers holding their leader. That makes sense. I'm not saying everybody has to go, but 20 people's fucking ridiculous. We need an operating room. Move.
Is is there like a table ready? Are we like, is she like on the table? If there's like an operating room.
She's brought to her bed to lay down on, because
Okay.
she's not actively bleeding anymore thanks to the first aid. Just needs to be stabilized and helped out more. But yes, sure enough, eventually a person, another halfling that's wearing quite elegant clothing, a lot of like gold stitchings, and you all can see has the mark of the Dragon Mark's house, Durasco, upon the back of their robes as well. He kind of like motions around for everyone's like, hey, all of you, strangers, get out. This is Boromar business now.
All right, bye.
There's no curses or anything that you know of, right?
Well, actually, and I'll come back up and I'll walk over to her, and in halfling, trying to curry favor, I'll give her the full medical breakdown, not of how it happened, but just the wound she sustained, what was done to patch it, etc., etc.
Okay, okay.
And I'll grab her arm before I leave and say, and with all due respect, you're a business person just like we are. We'll be sticking around to make sure that we're properly paid for the job we just completed, because it did put quite a few of our lives in danger, not just hers. So we're
And
not leaving, just leaving the room.
right, that money business will be between you and Ilsa. I'm just here to keep her from dying.
Just letting you know.
And yeah, after you're all let out, it only takes about a minute time before the healer then leaves, and you can see them go ahead and just toss a potion within the trash bin as they take their leave. Thank you for getting her here safely. I hope all of you get whatever payments you're all due, and maybe a bit more. And then they'll leave. Alright, and what do all of you do now?
I mean, we go in the room, right?
Well, look alive, everyone.
I was gonna wait and see if she's
Yeah.
sent anybody for us, but we can. If people start going in there, I follow.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
I'll go in and like lean against like the wall next to the door, like just trying to look cool and not incredibly guilty.
She Undertaker sits up and points immediately at Chaos. I did it.
Oh
Right.
god.
Are we going in?
Sure.
Yeah, let's go ahead and go in.
Are you
So
headed?
long as it's going, then we're
Dunk,
going.
dunk, dunk.
Are you headed
I'm
inside
fine.
and see Ilsa just kind of like rubbing at her eyebrows before kind of like feeling a pain and holding onto her stomach, and then look at all of you come in. The fuck?
Hi.
Not much of a thank you, but it's understandable.
Oh, sorry.
You need
Yes,
beauty
thank you for
marks,
not killing me, I guess.
Yeah, well, that's what we were contracted to do, wasn't it?
Ilsa gives a hard glare over at Achaeus.
I will approach the bed and kind of like hang my head or even like kind of bow a little bit and say, I apologize. I was not in my correct mind. I don't know what came over me and I don't remember what happened, but I am indescribably sorry, and if you want to withhold my payment, you are well within your rights to.
Make a persuasion check.
Can I assist?
How do you assist?
Might see a hero point spent as well.
I mean, yeah, you.
Twister is going to say,
Mm.
well, what happened was that Achaeus, there was someone that was helping. There was someone that was up in the rafters that we couldn't see. They had thrown the dagger at us, the one that you had grabbed, and before we could save, before Achaeus could save you, they threw another dagger right at you. Achaeus was trying to
Don't lie to her.
Shut up. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but I wasn't.
I
in
was
my
in the. I literally had spaced out. I'm sorry.
Okay, so we'll just say it was my blade, and I am immensely sorry. Don't try to. I'm not. I will take full responsibility for it.
Right. With your hero points, I don't know if Twister's thing counted as assisting, honestly.
Think it
No, you
did.
didn't.
Sure did
Honestly,
it.
I would say it would give it disadvantage, but you know.
Yeah.
I would.
no,
I would
no.
say it gave disadvantage.
Yeah.
I'd say
Give me disadvantage.
I say Twister has now got suspicion upon them as Ilsa just looks at you and kind of like raises an eyebrow.
Shut up, lady. No kidding.
Shut up, bitch.
You bitch.
From some basic magical examination of the scene, there
Can we undo
seemed to be
that?
kind of enchantment magic happening around. Our main kind of suspicion is that someone cast an enchantment spell on members of our party and we had to sustain them and get everything back to normal, and then the assailants ran off. The dagger, though, if you wish to keep it.
And so we'll go ahead and take it if presented.
Mister will begrudgingly give it.
I'll just like give like a look at at Twister.
Twister will give a look right back.
Alright. Ilsa will look at it, hold it by the blade so the hilt is up, turn it over, toss it into the air, grab the hilt, and then slam it down into the stand next to her, before looking back at a case. I'm a business person first and foremost, no matter what anyone else says. I can go ahead and look past what happened, but you're gonna have to do me a favor or two sometime down the line that I feel like makes up for this.
I understand.
And if you say no, how would you like having one to match?
Crystal clear.
Glad to know that we are at an agreement. Alright. So, thank you all for keeping me from dying to Badarius. I don't know what was his problem. But, hey, you'll get your 25 gold now. Oh, except for the one that owes me a favor.
Wow, you seem so grateful.
Money for me. Thank you.
And like Ilsa will go ahead and motion one of the Boromar clan members to go ahead and head outside the room, and eventually they'll return with enough coins for the 100 coins to be split among 4 of you. So yeah, Galen and Antonio, Velveteen, and Twister can each get 25 gold added.
Okay.
Alright, and I believe Anna's that's enough business for today.
I think it's more than enough. Yeah, I cannot wait to go lay down somewhere.
Alright. And with that, you can all take your leave. Where do you go to next?
As soon as we were off Boromar
Twister's gonna
residence,
just run. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to.
as soon as we're off Boromar residence, Antonio will go. I drink on only the rarest of occasions. Would anybody like to go to a bar?
I wouldn't
I-
mind getting absolutely hammered.
I would first like to go inform the widow that we were successful. I don't
Right.
know if anyone would like to join me, but I at least
no,
want to
I'll-
make sure that that business is taken care of,
Hmm.
so she can rest easy knowing that her husband is at peace.
Yeah, I do have a background in grief counseling, so I should probably assist there where I can.
Will accompany as well. I have
We
the
could-
necklace, by the way, and regardless, so stop at a bar afterwards. Since I guess it's the 4 of us now. Because Twister fucking booked it. Just like looking like at Twister probably like a block down.
He's like very embarrassed before he left.
Yeah.
Before we continue on, I do want to profusely apologize for what I have done and the trouble that I could have caused all of us. I will attempt to try to understand what happened and prevent any future occurrences.
Your apology is understood, but on my end, not forgiven.
Well,
I understand.
you didn't intend to do it. I can tell that much. And it is something that could have ended a lot worse, but if you're going to work on it, then I'll accept your apology.
Anger is a very mysterious thing. Can't really control it once it starts, but for now, we can find ourselves on, I guess, shaky but even ground.
I'll pat Zacchaeus on the leg and say, just one thing at a time. Long day, right?
Yes. Oh, I still have a shift after this.
Achaeus now has 3 jobs.
Three
sir-
jobs.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
work for
rep-
us.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta repay her. So like server, detective, and personal bitch. So congratulations.
Oh, personal bitch. It's just like my job in real life.
Hey, love to see it.
I do have orientation that evening too.
Okay.
Will you
Oh.
like wipe the blood off first before you show up?
I'll take a bath or shower, clean up. Look, it's a job. You don't
Do
go
we-
in.
No, but do we
covered in
have a
blood?
working shower or bath?
I'll
No.
find one. I'll find one. It's fine.
Use the widows.
While I'm here, sorry about your husband. Can I shower?
Yeah, I got orientation like 45 minutes.
I've
So...
got your husband's blood all over me. Can I just like wash it off a little bit?
He was a bleeder. Oof.
My
I
gosh.
think there's a little bit of Ilsa's too.
Alright, so all of you, now your next stop is Silena's, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
After some time, you now approach the Shea residence, where you can rap at the door, and I kind of like see it open, and there is Eileen in the funeral where. Oh, hello there.
Oh. Reach in
You
my
have any
pocket-
news?
Reach in my pocket and pull out the necklace and extend it out to her.
You can see her eyes shift to the necklace, and You can almost see as if they might well with tears any moment. So it's done. He's resting again.
He's at peace.
You.
Even in the state that he was, he clutched onto that like his very essence depended on it.
I'm gonna be right back.
By
I
forever.
I gotta hit something.
It's clear that there was still some side of him there after all. Do you
Put
do
my
you need to
hand
come
on her
inside
shoulder.
still?
No. Just
You know,
an update.
go ahead and I can give you your payment now. It's not much, but
You don't need to pay. I personally will not accept payment for this.
I will accept payment on their behalf. I appreciate that kindly. Be sure to fill your room with lilacs and try and stay away from red meats, as the collagen in them can mess with the sensory neurons in your brain, which may help the grieving process. So you're going to want to get a lot of omega 3s to make sure that your body is producing the type of
Goodness.
dopamine that it needs to be producing.
um, okay. Thank you.
Of course. And if you need anything, you already know where to find me if you need grief counseling or anything like that. Which is also not a free service.
After a pause, she'll hold on to like the necklace a bit more tighter after being given back, and then look back towards all of you. Actually, there's something else. Would you all be able to join me again tomorrow?
Sure.
Sure. I would like the payment for this job, like before we, if you don't,
Here you go.
'cause
And she'll
it's a
hand over.
Thursday. I want to be late on the bills, processing and all that.
She'll hand over 12 silver pieces.
I will take it. Money is money. That is split 5 ways. So that's 7 silver for
It's split 4 ways.
No, it's not at all 7 silver if it's split 5 ways. Jesus Christ.
It's 12 divided by 4, so
Yeah.
3.
Maybe 3 each. I'm not taking any.
Twister's not there.
Oh, Twister isn't there.
I mean,
So it's split 3 ways.
that'd be
I mean,
4.
unless you plan on giving some to Twister.
Some
He doesn't
Look.
need to know.
I don't have an opinion here, but that bitch ran.
go ahead and add 6 silver pieces to my offers. But yeah, I think we should be able to revisit in the morning. I don't know if anyone. I guess I shouldn't volunteer other people's time. Were you expecting all 5 of us?
Whoever can join, it's okay.
Alright.
I don't want to make myself to be too much of a nuisance for you.
Of course not.
Shouldn't be too much.
I will be there.
As will I. And if the grief counseling offered by my dear associate here sounds a bit too much, here's at least someone you can talk to. And you'll see Galen like pull out a business card that doesn't look like his normal business cards and hand it to her. I know it says Taylor, but she's a good person to talk to.
Thank you very much. Alright, and with that, is there anything else you would like to do for the remainder of the day?
Twister just heads directly back to the detective agency. Heads inside, and is like having a panic attack, and just heads up to his room, and for the rest of the night he's up in there.
Okay, guess we'll find somewhere to get all the blood off of him and then go to orientation at the bar job.
Okay. And
I will take a short rest and then go find a carpenter.
all right.
Uh,
And for Galen?
for Galen, I think for now he's going to head back to his room and continue working on connecting strings on his map.
All right. A mostly relaxing time
Sure.
right now. Can Achaeus roll a d20 to determine how their orientation went?
Oh no.
With a 5, orientation, there was a lot of confusion. You did get yourself prepped up well, but between like the clothes you got, like kind of like told about some of the basics for the job, it's still some stuff you're gonna probably need help getting used to. Things weren't the easiest for you, but you had your first.
It's a long day.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah, being very tired out from earlier in the day probably gonna help.
Yeah.
Oh, and is Velveteen doing anything for the rest of the day?
Did we go to the bar? I imagine we just headed back to the hideout.
We went to the widow's. She asked us to come the next day. So, if you're up for it.
Yeah, since she asked us to come back, I'll just head back to our, I guess, safe house and then just rest up there and be back the next day. Don't really want to get intoxicated if we have to see her again the next day.
It's something extra. We talked to her and she's like, I have something new tomorrow.
Okay,
Come back
okay.
tomorrow. Yeah. New quest.
And the evening comes and turns to morning. Those who were going to head to the Shea residence can do so, and again knock on the door where you see Eilina with still an all black dress, but the veil removed from from the veil removed, no longer covering her face, and you can see that's behind her are a couple packs. One that she's carrying on her back, and one that is trailing behind her.
Real quick, did anyone tell Twister about this?
Probably if we saw them like on the way out.
Okay. Twister probably would have come out of his room around the morning, dead ass tired. He did not get a long rest. So he's on a point of exhaustion.
It's
Short rest.
thank you for coming again.
Of course.
This is the next day, so it'd be long rests.
He was just saying he didn't take
Twister did not get a long rest.
Oh, okay.
He stayed. He was like having a panic attack the entire night.
Okay, sorry.
It was bad. He was freaking
relatable.
out. yeah, he was freaking out. So he's on a point of exhaustion.
I've decided to return to some family back in Karn.
Huh.
There were enough wounds there, but I don't believe I can stay in Sharn any longer. You'd accompany me to the Lightning Vale.
Of course.
Thank you.
How DM?
Yes?
How far is that?
That'll be like that'll be an hour and a half of walking.
Okay.
Unless you took like an air vehicle to have the time.
Okay. I just didn't know the name wasn't ringing a bell in my adult brain, so I was like, "Is that days away?" But okay.
No, it's
in
just
Charlotte.
a train station.
Roger that. Yeah. I mean, I don't see why not.
And you can all accompany Eilina, who, unless like any of you initiate any conversation, doesn't seem to want to bring up any bit of dialogue herself. And
Do you need any help with your bags?
yes, if you don't mind taking this one, I can carry the other myself.
Oh gods. All right. Yes, of course.
You're given like a bit of like a large backpack kind of size thing. She was not having too much difficulty carrying it herself, but you holding it do feel that it is a bit hefty.
All right.
But
Can
yeah.
I, like, look around and just, like, see if there's, like, anyone, like, watching us or anything like that?
Make a perception check. That's
14.
persuasion.
Sorry, that's persuasion, sorry.
Yeah.
Persuade the
18.
surroundings to tell you what's up.
18 with disadvantage.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, give me a second. And then, you know what? Never mind. We're gonna waste a hero point. Stupid 11.
Alright. With an 18, you don't see anyone trailing behind you.
Okay.
You're in a more crowded area, so there might be some people hiding among them if you were worried about like any more people trailing you or any other circumstance happening. The best you can tell is that there are occasionally Boromar members who would recognize you and glance at you all for a couple seconds before going back on their way. Yes, eventually you all make your way to pretty much the other side of the city, climbing and descending and winding through the bridges which connects this city as a spider's web. You are in front of the station now. The next time that you can see the rail making its stop being a few minutes. And as you're waiting, Eilina finally starts up the conversation. This world certainly taken quite a lot, hasn't it? At war, I lost my children. Now, Darius as well. Wasn't easy getting here either. Having the country behind that, you can no longer agree with its ideals. Thought it was painful at first, but how about you all? It's been robbed from you.
My dad.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to repeat what you said. I couldn't understand it.
What's been taken from you?
Yeah.
Oh.
My dad.
my spouse and my child and my grandfather and
Well,
all of my family.
am I supposed to follow that?
Sorry. I'm sorry I gave him such a
Ah.
tragic backstory.
I feel like we should have you should have went last. Oh,
Sorry.
no, it's fine. It's so hard to follow with anything. Just pretend Velveteen said something also depressing, and we'll circle back.
I'm sorry for your losses as well. Hope all of you will be able to find your own bits of happiness that you can cling to help you through. Again, thank you for what you've done. It really brings me peace of mind to know that my husband is not turned into a monster. He's able to rest now.
So,
I am happy to have been able to help you find your peace.
And with that, the sound of the lightning rails bell can be heard ringing out as it begins to make its way to a stop. Sorry for the bitter ending. I have to leave now. Again, I hope you all find peace and happiness. Oh. With a 5 sleight of hand, Galen, it's
not stealthy.
no, it is. You just full on kind of like pretty much tug against Eilena as you open the bag up to slide the gold
I
in.
have one of her bags, so
Okay.
Are you
Sorry, yeah,
robbing me?
you're right. You're holding on to one of the bags, and like everyone can just see you open it up and stuff something inside.
Antonio, by the way, since that question was asked, has completely disassociated and is just like staring further down the track.
Hmm.
and Galen's just kind of got like tears on like the sides of his eyes.
Okay. Eventually, the train comes along, and you watch Eilena board and head off
Before
with
Eilena
it.
leaves,
Yes.
Twister's just gonna walk up and just put another 10 gold into her hand.
Y'all are wild.
You've all been
It's
more
just
than kind. I
entire-
don't know if I can
it's
take
by
this.
myself, okay.
Walk up, push her.
Twister, why would you do that? I don't know. I got the bloodlust.
I don't know, man. It's been a wild night. Twister is just gonna do that, and with like just weariness in his eyes, he's just like, please, just accept this. You need it more than me.
Very well then. Thank you. And I'll go ahead and give you a hug before letting go and heading into the train. You all just watch it go off into the distance, allowing you your time. Eventually, night comes along. And again, all of you in your beddings. The door has been fixed. That'll just be 1 silver cost. As the carpenter does a thorough job to make sure it's not going to just fall off the hinges easily anymore. So that's
Yeah,
one thing
and so
fixed.
as you can see, we got a lot of like water damage up along these stairs that I want to try and get taken care. I'd love your card if you have a business card. We got plenty of work to be done for you.
I have a hole in my room. If you can check that out, if you're free next time, it'd be great.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting my money's worth here. Alright. I'll go ahead. Yeah, the carpenter will be like, yeah. I'll make sure to visit every now and when I can and work on this as long as you give the payments.
Appreciate that so much. All right,
Yeah?
I have given him the silver.
All of you in your bedding?
Mm-hmm.
Twister?
Twister
not
is
going.
Oh, sorry, what, Antonio?
I'm not going to my room.
Wait.
I'll let the carpenter out and then leave.
Would this be our last rest before there's a possible time skip, Nate?
Possibly.
Oh, okay. So, after this, that we've solved this case, Velveteen will bid his adieu for now, and he'll make his leave towards another location. Before picking up his money clip. No, but he will be heading back to his own house, if you catch my drift. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Alright, you head back over there, and I would be like to go over what Antonio's doing. Or just leave that as he
Sure.
leaves somewhere else.
No, it's fine. Antonio is going to sort of stand outside and look down at his hands and remember what he was remembering from the train station. And he was picturing someone standing over him, sort of going back and forth in a very familiar sounding accent, tying bandages and getting antiseptic and things like that. And he'll feel a deep pit in his stomach. And he'll go to one of the many soldier graveyards in Lower Sharn. And he'll look around for a while until he finds a headstone that says Antonio Gavig. And he'll sit in front of it and go, well, that's not right at all, is it? And that's it.
Cool, great. We've been working with either an imposter or a dead person. Cool.
Can I do a quick
Yes.
thing for the night? Case is just gonna go back to where we fought Vidarius and everything, and he's just going to kind of burn the body.
Okay. You return and don't see the body.
Should have burned the body earlier. God damn it, guys.
That's what we wanted, though. We wanted the body to be gone, right?
You
Do we
say
not want
something,
that?
Caius? I'm here too. I'm in the pew sleeping. I'm secretly homeless.
You're just fucking tucked under a pew,
Ah,
like
right where I
shitty
wanted
little
you,
blanket and
Arceus.
pillow.
I knew you'd return here.
Okay, cool. That's great. If upon not finding a body, you just go, Well, that's great. He's gonna turn around and go home. Go
It's
back
like,
go back to the
alright.
fucking place and go to bed. There's another shift tomorrow. He has to learn how to dance.
maybe like white guy speed walking out of there in danger.
He ain't white though.
Anything Galen would like to do?
Galen is going to go to his wife's house.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
it'll be a bit of a longer trek
Alright, to make your way
up,
there.
up there. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, you're back. Hello there.
Hi. You?
Ah,
Is it
how
anyone
was
around?
work?
It's great. Walk's walk.
And
You know, solving the cases, making it big.
it's good to hear. But no, it's just the two of us in here right now.
Thank the gods. All right.
He's in a dorm along the theater districts right now, getting ready for a musical.
Right into the woods, right?
Yes. I hear it's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm gonna go see it whenever it happens.
Yeah, that's
He'd like that, right?
yes. You would like to. I'd like to see his father.
Yeah.
And you seem a little pissed up. I hope things weren't too bad down there.
Been through worse. I'll see a doctor soon enough. I don't want to leave him so scratched up.
Yes, that'd be a good idea. And you know that you can always get into the family's vault to help you with this too.
Yeah. I know they don't like the explanations. I don't want mother to be a worry.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Would you want to stay here? I can get a.
If that's not imposing too much, I don't have to. I can wander back down. I just wanted to make sure you were doing all right.
Yes, not too much happening up here. It's just boring and lazy days.
Is that good or bad?
Depends on the type of person, I suppose.
You want me to make a dinner or something?
No, you don't need to. I can. I can get something from a restaurant nearby.
I'll pay. You don't have to.
No, it's okay. You're the guest.
I'm content with ending the scene there.
Would Velveteen like to expand upon their journeys?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay.
You know, walking, singing, doing a little ditty. Upon returning to his house, he'll loosen up some of his gear and then head to his room. Not really trying to interact with anyone if anyone's still awake. And then he'll go into his closet and he'll look and he'll rummage through something and he'll come across like an old not really old since the war's been over for like super long time, but a military crate that had some of his gear and everything in it. And he looks at a picture that it was him and his, I guess, platoon or team, and it's just like faces that he hasn't seen in forever that are now clearly gone. And he'll dig a little bit lower, and he'll pick up his favorite gun, and he'll spin it a few times, looking at the engravement on it, just rubbing his finger across it, knowing these words are a lie now because there's no love, there's no peace. And then, Nate, I have a question for you.
What's up?
How far are we allowed to go with certain things on the stream?
What do you mean?
Like hypothetically, if he were to like not check if it was loaded and then point it towards himself, could Velveteen do that, or do we just like not
I'd say
wanna
we
do
can
that?
avoid that.
Okay,
now.
making sure. Then you just hear a clicking sound from his room and nothing happens. And then you cut back to inside of his room, and he is removing his prosthetic arm, and he then sits it on his dresser, actually on the floor, because he's like whatever, and then he'll just lay in bed and look at the ceiling, and then we can cut there.
Then we go to Twister. Did you have something prepared? Or would you like me to bring up something?
Twister is gonna be at the tavern that we first went to, the one with the old guy that kept playing the jokes. That had like that round of jokes that he kept, you know, kept using over and over and over again. He's just gonna be there, just drinking.
Alright, as you just hear a bunch of dad jokes from stage. The same ones you heard every other day you've been here.
Yep. He is extremely tired, and he's just drinking this and then heading off to bed, but he's there currently drinking.
Alright. Eventually, you feel it's time to head out for the night. And as you climb into bed, you can feel something tiny just kind of like scritching away at your leg.
Squeakers? No. I'll look.
You can see a rat is there with a rolled up piece of parchment tied to its back.
I'll like grab the parchment. Can I check it for traps?
It is not trapped, it is just
Okay.
a simple piece of paper.
I'll roll it up open.
Okay. The paper has a short message to it. This is Zay. Just go ahead and report what's happening. This operative can go ahead and send a message back.
Is the rat just like sitting there?
It's kind of like standing up and looking at you as you read the message.
Okay. I'll go ahead and write something up. Full like it would take like a good half, not yeah, it would take a good like 20 minutes, half hour, writing down like everything that happened. How we went to the how we went to these various places. What happened with Vidarius, all of that stuff, the case that was going on, the kidnapping of Ilsa Boromir, the fight with Vidarius, he's like detailing everything about what Achaeus did, about what about how we saved Ilsa, all of it.
Right.
and is going to just roll it up and put it back with the rat.
All right. The rat's gonna kind of like take the papers, and then after kind of like securing it to themselves, look at you, give a wave, and then head back into that hole that you've seen before.
But does that look like the same rat that I had before?
Yes.
Hell yeah!
Right.
Okay. I'll go back. I was gonna cover up the hole, but now I'm not. I'm gonna go back with that.
Right, and with that, it'll be some time now before the next stage of events. The next episode, which will be in at least a couple of weeks, as we can't do one next week, will be an in-between cases thing where everyone will have something they select to do during this time. Also, you all are able to level up to 3 now after completing
Yeah.
a major case.
Get to use a gun now.
I finally get my scythe.
We get second level spells.
I get I get meta magic.
Nice.
Oh my
Uh,
god. We
yes,
really
sir.
were missing a lot of our abilities.
We were.
That's low level D&D for you.
Yeah.
For like 2 good hits can just knock you out.
Tell me about it.
one good hit would knock me out. What are you fucking talking about?
Hey, I'm surprised you haven't fallen unconscious yet.
I keep trying to.
One of them 2 combat scenarios.
I keep trying for Galen
Yeah,
to
but
fall
half of us
unconscious.
have like fallen unconscious though.
I just want to be unconscious. Just like in real life, me right now, I want to be unconscious.
Alright, with that though, we can go ahead and say our goodbyes and let people know where any of you can be found. Again, as usual, let's start with Becca.
Yo, nice, Brian. Let's go.
Nice
Roll
10.
10.
Hi, I'm Becca. You can find me anywhere that I'm worth finding as Cool Armadillo, either with a 0 as the final O or not. Grind of the Dim just ended, so I don't get to plug that anymore. Tears in my eyes. So the
I'm
only thing
crying.
I have at the moment right now is my podcast, Unlikely Adventurers, that airs most Saturdays when I'm not having panic attacks when I'm supposed to be editing. Um, you can find that on any of your favorite podcasting sources. And it's just me and my co-host Macy just making really bad D&D characters and just saying like random stuff like duck with a gun and making a character out of that. And I'll eventually have more to say at some point whenever things get announced.
Oh.
Eyes emoji.
Ooh.
I ooh.
Alright,
Pause.
thank you. B.
Oh, hi. I don't have the energy to do my whole spiel. I'm D. Follow me on Twitter at It's the Riddler. I do all kinds of shit. I'm all over the place. Through Hollow Flames every other Tuesday. Not this upcoming Tuesday, but the next one. You should, if you are a fan of League of Legends, I'd recommend you listen to the most recent episode of Through Hollow Flames. That is a threat. I am the retaining TTRPG Universal Champion, and you should follow me because you might be able to win a belt from me. Wouldn't that be fun? Ooh, Undertaker bell.
Gong,
Dong.
gong.
That's all I got for you.
Alright,
Gamer.
thank
Dead
you as
man
well.
walking.
Johnny.
Whoa.
Oh, hello. I'm Johnny, also known as It's Macho Madness. You can find me in multiple places because I will pip out several things now because, things are in motion. Things are happening.
Oh.
I have money now.
Ooh.
Follow me at It's Macho Madness on Twitter. Follow my pet's Twitter at It's Melvin Madness. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Melvin Madness 0 because It's Melvin Madness was too long because the 2 S's is, and I'm not going to do 1S. And also, eyes emoji on my Twitch at It's Macho Madness as well because
Ooh.
things are in motion. We might see some streams in the coming weeks.
Oh ho ho.
On to the next.
Thank you as
Oui,
well.
baguette.
Stone.
Hello, I am Stone. I stream a few times a week. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/hello I am Stone, or if you want to follow my Twitter where I shit post and talk about stupid shit. like characters and writing. You can find me as at Hello I Am Stone.
Alright, thank you. And last but not least, Brian.
Hi, I'm Brian. You can find me on Twitter at Cosmic Zeta. Other than that, I don't really have a whole lot going on for me, which is, but you know, I'm vibing.
Alright, thank you all for joining for today. It's been a blast.
Wait, hold on. I do have a question. Nate, does this month in particular have any meaning to you?
Yes, this month is Autism Acceptance Month, and I am an autistic person as myself, and decided to go ahead and for this month have a fundraiser for Autism's Self Advocacy Network. Managed to hit the $100 milestone that I had up, and the next one is seeing about trying to get a round table D&D thing where at random points people just switch what player they're playing as, which includes DM.
That is insane. Oh my god.
Chaos! But yeah.
Blessed
Then,
chaos.
and like sometime down the line might be joining with a another autistic streamer that's within the general communities I'm in to try to talk about autism and being autistic. Still got two of us still need to workshop that around, but yeah. Again, thank you all for joining me today. I hope this has been a wonderful time. I've certainly been having fun. But yeah,
It's been
see y'all lovely faces some other time. Have a good night, good evening, and all of that. Bye bye.
Bye.
bad. Bye.